Hello, my name is Art Cleve. Attend Rising with my wife Jill. We've attended since the beginning. We've known Aaron for probably 16, 17 years. And the way he goes into such detail and depth is what keeps us coming back and serving God. Nobody's auto service and repair. We started almost 15 years ago. And why nobody's? It was either moving to Shreveport, Louisiana, or back to Michigan. Neither one of those seemed very appealing, so we ended up starting Nobody's Automotive Service and Repair. So when we started, the thought process was we were going to serve the community, and if we made a living, we probably wouldn't get rich, but we would make a living. God would provide, and we would be able to serve our customers and the community. So the spiritual discipline of stewardship with regards to this particular business has touched all aspects. From the beginning, it was dealt with a lot of prayer. I've never ran an ad for an employee. I've never seeked anybody out in particular. God has always provided whatever was needed. It's amazing to see that there's a gentleman who moved down from New York that's still here, 14 years. So, stewardship in kind of managing the resources that God has provided for you just allows you to start close to home and then allow you to expand to family, friends, community, and internationally, nationally. It's amazing of how God has touched this business in times where nobody would have given us a chance that we would ever survive. And we're probably the largest volume repair shop in the Lawrenceville area. So being consistent with this series of training yourself, where do you start? I would tell you, start at home. Serve your spouse, serve your kids, and then serve your friends, serve your church family, then serve the local community, and continue to expand your service. That's what it's all about, is using what God has given you to help others. There's several cliches, whether it's you'll become successful when you help enough other people become successful, and a gazillion other ones. It's just one of those things. The more you give, the more you're allowed to receive, and then give even more. And that just continues to multiply, whether it's the rule of 70, banking rule of 72, it's just phenomenal. It's amazing the things that you can do, not necessarily related to your business, but related to your customers. We have a prayer meeting every morning at 6:30. We all have a prayer box set out in the lobby where our customers put in their prayer requests, and we pray over those each day during the prayer meeting. Several times people have said that they've just felt the Spirit pulling them in here, and just to be able to offer that. I mean, we pray over our customers here in the lobby if the situation calls for that. It's just another way to serve, and it continues to grow. How has this discipline of spiritual stewardship or spiritual discipline worked here at this business? Again, just following through with with what I've spoken of earlier, taking one step at a time and things growing. The guys have never taken a cut in pay. They've always increased their financial position, our business by serving our customers well and meeting their needs. And that's important, is to understand the customer's needs and meeting their needs. So understanding that and having that servant mind has allowed us to continue to grow, to support the community in several ways, whether it's charity organizations, whether it's furnishing, being able to donate a vehicle to somebody in need. The city of Lawrenceville has been a great partner with us, and it just continues to grow. We've sent parts to Haiti. We've been able to travel to areas that are in need and help and just continue to grow. And God's just been every part of it. And again, like I mentioned earlier, the original thought was that the business would be turned over to somebody who wouldn't ordinarily have that opportunity. That's actually going to happen in June. And there's no greater pleasure than to see God's work being fulfilled. It's just an awesome thing to be part of that. And the more you serve, the more you're able to serve. It just continues to expand, and it's just an awesome feeling if you can just grasp the value of serving. And again, start at home. Start with serving your wife and serving your kids, and the rest of it falls into place.